KCTK Radio proudly presents the Week Review.
Hey, you know what, guys? This right here, this rambling, boring conversation containing already made before observations, this could be a podcast.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Really? A podcast? Don't you have to be some sort of whiz kid to do those?
Definitely not. Anyone with a computer can make one.
Well, that's it. We're anyone. Let's do a podcast from right here in the booth. Who's in?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Is it happening? Are we doing it now?
Awesome.
You're the reason that we do what we do. Music and talk, it's all for you. Now the guys who are lots of fun for making you laugh, they're number one. They review the week just for you. So get ready for Paul and Drew. Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew and Jack all up in your face. Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew, starring Jack, who's all up in your face and never here. I'm Paul, that's Drew. This is a show where we talk about things from last week and the things that may happen next week, and yes, it's very weak. It's known as the show where non-interesting people never try to act interesting, and the other show where everything's made up, and the points don't matter. You can join the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We welcome your participation. We broadcast live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. You can listen to us online at kctkradio.com, or you can watch us on Facebook Live on our page, but it's easier to use the KCTK Radio smartphone app. If you don't have it, download it right now. It's free. Also, you can watch all the past adventures on YouTube at the KCTK Radio channel whenever you want. But that's not all. This program is offered as a podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, SoundCloud, Podbean, iHeartRadio, CastBox, Himalaya, Pandora, Overcast, Stitcher, Instagram. You can even ask Alexa to play KCTK Radio on Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your favorite podcasts. Welcome to the program, another fun Thursday night program where we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it for you, and we're gonna do it. We have very special. It's called the Week Probe, and where we're gonna go in depth to one of the stories that we've talked about in the past. In fact, a story that we talked about last week, about the woman that went into. I have quite a bit of video to walk through, and it's going to be pretty exciting to hear.
Fun stuff.
The commentary from the guy that makes it all happen. Here he is, the Droosh.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Droosh, a.k.a. Tammy 1, a.k.a. Tammy 2.
What's that?
Parks and Rec.
Oh, yeah. That's where Ron was married to
Tammy 1.
His real life wife.
Yeah.
Megan McCullough.
From Will and Grace.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good times.
You know, I've never really watched that show. Should I go back and watch it?
I don't know. Back in the day, I thought it was pretty funny.
Okay. I'll check it out.
I mean, I didn't. It's like whatever.
Now, we didn't see you last night at the live event we did. We did Tracy's Tips and Dips live at
Didn't
the
know.
local.
Didn't know.
We talked about on all the shows all the time. You listen all the time.
Oh, that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that messes up my fucking microphone.
Well, she didn't mess it up, but the camera stuck. Chris Harvey was there, and we had a taste test of vodka.
Very nice. I was at a chiropractic appointment.
You have chiropractic problems? Is that I saw you kind of struggling a little bit.
Oh, I messed my ankle up at work.
So does chiropractor do something with that, or with your back nuts?
No, it's my back.
You rubbed your nuts and fixed your back.
It's a woman, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's my friend's fiance.
What's wrong with your back?
I've messed it up since football.
But like,
my lower back just always aches and hurts, and I'm always uncomfortable.
So. I mean, when you sit, when you move around, what is it?
Stand too long.
Stand too long.
Yeah. And at work, it's mostly standing. So
on the concrete floor, right?
Yep.
You got good arches?
Yeah, but they're not. They take up a lot of my shoe.
Need to
So,
get
like,
bigger shoes.
I need to get bigger shoes.
Yeah.
You know what they say about big feet? You need bigger shoes.
Well, that's true. Is your face okay?
Because it's killing you?
This is a comedy show, folks. So
We're going to bring the funny. We're going to bring the laughter.
there's your first.
We're about to make you laugh your balls off.
You're ready to laugh and joke, and there you go. Is there any other good news to tell you? No. I got my pool fixed.
Hey, are you dealing with this chlorine shit?
No, I
The
got
chlorine
I got a
shortage?
supplier.
Oh, you do?
You want to know who it is?
No.
Mind your business. Okay, this thing right here is in the drain, and it pops up.
Uh-huh.
If the water underneath it gets too high, it'll start lifting the whole pool. So this puts a relief valve, so water, if there's groundwater too much, it can go in.
Don't you need to put that in your pool?
This is the old one,
Oh, okay.
and it's very. You can't see it, folks. It's very messed up. But the guy came, used a snorkel and went down and on the drain, undid it, screwed in a new one today. And I share this with you. Sure, I'm boring a lot of people. I think he called it first world problems at one point.
This is some white person problems.
Man, this makes me so happy. In fact, I'm so happy that I'm keeping this old one that doesn't work just right there in view. Just I can look at it, and it makes me happy.
Yeah, because you're one of the few people that can afford a pool.
Yeah, that's true. Because because of me and all the hard work I did.
Yeah.
I grew up in a very rough neighborhood, the exact same one I live in, and
I mean, you had hard times.
yeah,
I mean, you guys are practically living from paycheck to paycheck. You and your parents.
When
But they brought you up in a Christian household.
we grew up in a house. There was only 6 bedrooms in the place.
Only 6.
Yeah, and it was tough. I had to wait till I was 16 years old to own my own car.
Oh man. Rough life, right?
Yeah, and my parents helped me through a good high school and college and master's degree.
There
I
you
got
go.
hired at a
There you
good
go.
job. I'm white. I'm a male. I'm tall. I have all my hair. But tough times is when your pool leaks. But
Yeah.
now it's fixed,
That's
and
good
I feel
for
like
you.
I feel like we should make Juneteenth a holiday because of this.
Oh, you
June-
think so? Because of you
June
getting your
17th,
pool,
yeah.
getting your pool fixed.
Yes.
Instead of marking an absolute great historical thing, but
I think it's
replacing it with your pool got fixed. today.
What will we replace?
The valve in your pool.
Right. And so I will always remember today as Juneteenth, the day my pool.
Not the day that slaves were free in Texas.
What's that we talking about? What's that?
They're really.
Yeah.
Oh,
that doesn't affect me as
That
a
doesn't
white
affect
man.
you as a white man
in America.
That makes sense, honky.
Yeah.
That's some honky ignorance.
Oh, also because my grandfather had the GI Bill and built wealth, and other people didn't. So it's been rough for me.
Wait, he was GI? I
I know.
didn't know that.
Yeah, he was. My grandfather was in the army, and he was stationed in Texas during the war. And then my other grandfather was in the Navy, and he decided to go in the Navy because he told me he didn't want to march.
Yeah, that's the army. That's the
So that's why he was in the Navy.
And then my grandfather was in the Navy.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
Okay. What he do? Oh, yeah, that's right. He was.
yeah.
Yeah. He
was
doesn't
just
talk about that
stationed-
very
he
much,
was
does he?
stationed in San Diego. He said
Yeah.
he didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, proud Veterans Day.
Proud Veterans Day.
So we have Veterans Day to remember that. We have 4th of July, the founding of our country. Because on 4th of July, 1776, every single person who lived here got freedom after that day, which is great. And then
yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty great.
Yeah.
Uh huh. And then
Yeah.
the War of 1812 happened.
they were already
And
free.
we got independence from Canada.
We got independence from Canada, which they were trying to.
They were trying to take us over. They wanted us to just eat the maple syrup and just deal with it and have British rule. And we're like, no,
We're not going to do it.
we're not going to do that.
But
That's
what-
not happening
But what
today.
the other, like Memorial Day, I'll always remember because my pool was leaking at that time, and I'll remember
Let me
how
ask
hard
you,
it
are you
was.
still going to have a party July 4th?
No,
Not this year?
no.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not going to invite some people. I'm telling you. You're invited, but I'm not telling some people. So no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So Memorial Day, I remember the tragedy of my pool leaking. And then June...
Memorial Day is, not the day you need to remember the dead.
No. It was the hardship on me. And then Juneteenth will be the day it was fixed.
Your hardship ended.
And then Labor Day will be the day I'll think about how hard it was to work.
The fuck was that?
Well, here's what's going on upstairs right now. There is a package being left for me right now. The dogs are barking.
Right.
The package is a collar to put on your dog to vibrate when the dog barks.
Right.
You see the irony of this at all? It's barking at package.
Well, it's weird because I heard a vibration from over here in the corner of your. Is that your pool?
When someone goes to the front, and they ring the bell, then there's a vibration down here. So
okay, that's some creepy shit, man.
It's all wired in.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're down. Sometimes you're in the studio, and you're making looping beats or whatever we do in hip hop. And
we're the Wu-Tang Clan now.
Yeah, we ain't nothing to mess with. I can tell you that.
We're bringing the motherfucking ruckus.
That's right. So sometimes I'm down and I gotta know. But okay, so the Memorial and the Labor. Remember how hard it was on me.
And then Thanksgiving, you can't have a pool then, but you get to have the indulgence of being able to eat food prepared for you, and then you get to take a nap.
No. Thanksgiving is going to be. I'm going on a family vacation the week before.
Oh, that's right.
And Thanksgiving would be so
Wait,
thankful
I thought
that
you
I'm
said
away
you
from
weren't
you
going to
guys.
go on a trip unless it's in Jupiter.
I'm not going to travel with you unless we go to Jupiter.
Well, then guess what? I guess
in 25 years.
I guess you're going to have to travel with me in Thanksgiving.
This is only for my family.
Your family.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if we're going. Okay, and then Christmas.
I hate Christmas.
Okay, all right. We won't celebrate that. But one thing that we
You want to know why I hate Christmas? All the fucking places I got to go.
Because you're... I thought because you're Santa Claus now.
Oh, yeah, I'm fucking Santa Claus
it
now.
sucks being Santa Claus.
Santa Claus sucks.
Yeah.
Now I have to pay for everything.
Yeah.
And it's expensive as shit because my wife wants to spoil our daughter.
Yes. Well...
majorly.
Speaking of getting spoiled, let's... go quickly to
how about we spoil your day?
Spoil your day with the news of the Droosh.
News of the Droosh.
Now, I was thinking we're going to spoil them with all this great information.
No, we're going to spoil the day. So, let me ask you something. You like McDonald's, right? You're a fan.
I love it so very much.
Right. You're one of those weird people. Would you beat up an employee if you didn't get your way at a McDonald's?
No.
Right.
I'm not.
Because you're not crazy. So, in Ohio, McDonald's fight. Woman became irate after employees rejected drink request. And so this woman went in. What she asked for was a slushie mixed with another slushie. Apparently, this concept... Apparently, this concept is foreign to McDonald's employees.
Okay.
Which blows my mind because whenever I go to... let's say a Quick Trip, and if I want a slushie, I've got no problem mixing it.
Can I ask you a question though? Is there when did there start being slushies at McDonald's?
I guess for a while, I was kind of surprised myself. I was like, well, "What kind of slushies you got?" So this woman,
what kind of slushies does McDonald's have?
I don't know. I didn't say what kind of slushies they
Okay.
had. They just said she wanted 2 slushies mixed together.
Okay.
And the employee said, "Can't happen.
Okay.
Can't do it." So this woman freaks out, goes over the counter, starts beating up people, saying, "Fuck you, bitch." And then they're like, "Get out." And she's like, "You get out, bitch." And then so she takes an empty cup, goes over to a drink.
Are these 2 females?
These two female. One's a worker, one's this woman.
Okay.
Okay. And the employee, though, at one point, because the woman pushed her and grabbed the mask off of her face, she's like, "I will fucking destroy you," which is the headline in this, news story.
From Fox News?
Yeah, from Fox News.
Good.
Because Fox News is very reliable on giving us a lot of stupid stories.
A lot of truth, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, this woman takes the empty cup and goes to the drink station, get yourself some drink, and then she goes back around the counter, and then all hell breaks loose. They decide to have a fist fight. The employees just starts beating this chick's ass.
Do we have a video of this anywhere?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a video somewhere.
All right.
It has not been released.
Okay.
Because I tried to look
Sure.
up and see if there's a link.
I know. You're an investigative reporter.
So there's no link. But so it hasn't been released yet, and then that's when the cops come in to break it up and arrested
both of them.
They had to arrest both of them because they don't know what's going on yet.
Wow. You know, I used to work at McDonald's.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I used to work at Wendy's.
Someone would have came over. I'd have beat their ass.
Well, guess what? This McDonald's chick did, and it's really funny because at the end of the article, right, she told the cop she wanted us to mix slushies, and it's impossible. First off, it's not impossible.
Right.
Okay. I don't know why nobody didn't just think, okay, I'll just do half this, half that. I used to do it all the time when I went to Quick Trip.
Yeah, I mean, there's several problems
It's
here.
soft.
First of all, you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
But also, if you say no, the right answer is, well, let me talk to your manager.
Okay.
Or, I'm not going to do business here.
Yeah.
You don't start fighting with some...
And then go around the counter and help yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, you just don't do that at McDonald's.
Right. She did have one moment of clarity when she was like, listen, I'm sorry, I've been up all night. But then she just immediately attacked one of the employees by grabbing their mask off. So, I mean, she had it coming.
Yeah. She had it coming.
She
I
really
don't feel
could-
sorry for this lady whatsoever.
No, neither do I. I mean, it's a fucking slushy. Really, you're going to go to jail over a slushy?
I think the headline in this story is that McDonald's is now serving slushies. I wasn't aware of that.
Did you realize
I've
that
had the
maybe this Fox
McFlurry.
News story was to bump up McDonald's sales?
Ooh.
Maybe they get a cut of that.
Wow. That
Fox
makes
News
sense.
is all about helping themselves.
Mhm.
Boom. Fucking roasted.
Wow. Take that, Tucker Carlson. We haven't
Hey,
heard from
hey,
Tucker
bitch.
Carlson
Tucker
either.
Carlson, you're still a baby back bitch.
We haven't heard from
Call 913-735-0060. I will welcome beating your ass in front of everybody for charity.
Well, that's great, Drew.
No problem.
Can we move to some good news
Yeah, I think I've soiled enough of today.
for once in our lives?
Never.
Well,
What the fuck is this? I didn't even know this thing existed.
What?
It's called a...
This is a little thing that I found that look what it does, Drew.
That's
so
pretty cool.
So I have a story, right?
Right.
If CNN would stop advertising to me, and I want to share it with my friends on podcast, right?
Right.
So I say, convert this to podcast for me. The name of it is Therapy Dog Saves Woman Who's on the Verge of Taking Her Own Life.
Wow.
CNN, a therapy dog has played a role in saving a woman who was considering taking her own life on a bridge over a highway in the UK. First responders attending the scene have said. Digby normally helps firefighters in therapy sessions deal with trauma. But in a change to his usual job description, the 3-year-old Labradoodle was brought to the scene where crews were trying to help a woman on a bridge near Exeter, southwestern England.
Hold on one second. I just love stories about dogs.
Yeah.
No.
And your dogs can't...
You know?
Yeah.
I love dogs. They're your best friends. They're always there for you. Shut up! Shut! Stop the barking! Out of the hole! Okay, let's go back to it.
CNN, a therapy dog has played a role in saving
Oh,
a
shit.
woman who
Come
was
on.
considering
You already heard
taking
this.
her. Today he did something amazing and helped save a young woman who was thinking of taking her own life on a bridge over the M5 near Exeter. Police negotiators were speaking with the woman, but the situation was becoming increasingly worrying. Then one of the fire...
Ma'am? Don't jump. Please don't jump. We're sending Digby up. We're sending Digby. Digby, get up there. Your promotion's based on this, or you're going to turn in your badge.
That's what happened.
No soup
Then
for
one
you.
of the fire crew suggested calling in Digby, a diffusing dog who normally helps firefighters in therapy sessions deal with trauma.
I can't get through to him.
Digby's busy.
I don't know what to do, man. Maybe we should call a dog?
It's not a bad idea. Honestly, I'd probably get down off of the ledge if there was a dog there. I want to pet the dog.
Then one of the fire crew suggested calling in Digby, a diffusing dog who normally helps firefighters in therapy sessions deal with
Yeah,
trauma,
people call me all the
explained
time and
the
everything like
service.
that.
When Digby arrived, the
'Cause,
young
you know,
woman
I'm bitching and
immediately swung
everything.
her head round to look and smiled. This got a conversation started about Digby and his role in the fire service, continued the Twitter thread. She was asked if she would like to come and meet Digby if she came back over the railings, which we are pleased to say she did. The DSFRS said it wished the woman all the best in her recovery. Using dogs to help humans deal with trauma is increasingly popular.
So Digby saved a life there.
Digby's the super dog.
Yeah.
He's crypto.
He sure is. That's pretty good. And I wonder why they thought, let's bring a dog in. Seriously. Did they not do their job well or what?
I don't know what to tell you on that one.
If you were about to kill yourself, and I know that after every show you're there.
After breakfast, I'm there.
Why is that? Because you get built up so much?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. After every Saturday morning breakfast, you're ready to do it. What do? Do you go to Athena and Wally?
No, I go work out. That seems to diffuse the situation for me. And then I go pet my dogs.
Yeah, the dogs keep you alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're nice to cuddle with.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty bitchin' that they call a dog in, and none of those robot dogs like a real dog and everything. Not and everything.
One day they're going to have a dino mutt.
Yeah, Dino Mutt. That was a good dog, wasn't it?
He was a great dog.
Yeah.
He was a great dog to Blue Falcon.
Blue Falcon.
Yeah.
He needed the money. Now, Blue Falcon was like a Scooby-Doo character, too, wasn't
He was a robot.
No, Blue Falcon was it. Dino Mutt was.
Yeah, Dino Mutt was.
Now, who was Blue Falcon or Dino Mutt? Which one was the sidekick?
The sidekick?
Sidekick.
Oh, the sidekick. Technically, he was Blue Falcon. Yeah.
I think you're being gender biased.
Yeah.
Not gender biased. Species biased.
Yeah. Maybe. Is
Okay.
that the that's a twist, isn't it? Is that what you're trying to say?
Clearly, Dino Mutt had more powers.
Yeah.
And could do more than
Blue
Falcon.
Blue Falcon was Batman.
No, because Batman had a robot, but not a robot dog, and he didn't hang
had
around
Ace
Scooby-Doo.
the Bat Hound.
Yeah, but Ace wasn't very active very much.
Yeah. Not until Batman Beyond. That Ace the Bat Hound was awesome.
Really?
Yeah. He
Huh.
was pretty active. He protected
Never knew
Bruce
that.
all the time.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
All right, well. So, there you go, Digby. Congratulations. Gilly is here.
I didn't mean to kick her.
Gilly came down. We were starting talking about dogs to protect somebody, and she's sitting right next to Drew to protect him.
Well, I didn't realize she was underneath my leg.
Yeah. Do you feel protected?
I feel very protected.
Okay, great. All right, we're going to take our first break, and then we're going to come back with we're going to go in depth on a story that we mentioned last week, but we're going to go through it step by step, and everything's going to be great there. But first, we're going to teach you a little bit of thing, and we don't teach you nothing.
We learn.
And we learn from the Y Dude.
I wonder why, I wondered why. Now it's time to learn why.
Today's question comes from Paul.
What?
Paul asked,
Uh-huh.
why, dude, why does the person I do a podcast with is so weird?
Could be Tracy.
He's a funny guy, but has a vulgar mouth and loves crime stories. People call him the Droosh, a.k.a. Potty Mouth, a.k.a. lover of folk tales of transgression.
This is old.
Well, Paul, I understand how frustrating it can be when the sidekick operates on lower standards compared to the hero.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Try to remember,
You're Dino
there
Mutt.
are some people who practice saying impolite words to see how far they can tantalize others as an act to titilize themselves, as if they were Paul Rubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman, watching an adult movie. As for the perverted love of crime stories, the Droosh is spending time with true crime stories to be involved with situations that are focused on exotic, bizarre, and especially grisly or disturbing incidents.
It's all true.
That's true.
This means the Droosh might be receiving a jolt of adrenaline as a reward for witnessing terrible deeds.
Whoa.
Adrenaline is a hormone that produces a powerful, stimulating, and addictive effect on the human brain. We can only hope that someday the Droosh will balance his fixation on violence, vulgarity, and calamity with healthy habits. Now you know.
I wondered why. I wondered why. Now we know why.
That's the Why Dude exclusively on the Week Review. And that's an old one, and the Droosh has not changed his ways at all.
I can't promise I can change my ways. I am who I am.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but some of the gruesome things that you have, you're not as gruesome as you used to be through reports.
Yeah, because of that Why Dude episode. Yeah, that's
really
why I've stopped doing it.
Do I need to send Digby the dog in after hearing that?
I would love to pet a doodle.
Well, there's a pug right there you can pet.
Yeah.
I like the violent stories of crime at McDonald's. Those are more fun for me.
Or you like the love stories that take a turn for the dark.
Yeah, I love those stories. So just keep what you're doing. Keep doing it and doing it right.
That's right.
And speaking of doing it, we're going to do it with a break. What?
Do it the break way.
We'll be right back with more of KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. We'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's your old friend Mac Harrison, station manager and vice president of syndication for all that is KCTK Radio on the station broadcast of the world to the wide. Hey, you know we've got a lot of sponsors, and I want to take a thank you out for the time to tell you about thanking you. You're a sponsor, you pay me money, and I put your advertisements on the air. Thank you. But what we do is a special thing at KCTK Radio, especially with the dummies, especially with the professionals at Paul and the Droosh. What we do there is I supply them with your names of your commercials. And what they do is they try to be funny about it. Whoa, creative, right? Yeah, my idea. Anyway, that's what you'll hear today in this show. I want to shout out to the sponsors for thanking you for giving me money. And good luck to Paul, Droosh, and whoever else tries to be creative and funny. Come on, make it funny, guys. It's all about the money.
Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
Hello, it's me, the Droosh. That's right, I'm not only a host, or co-host if you want to look at it, on the Week Review, but I'm also a yoga master.
Ooh.
And I'm here to teach you all about meditation with the help of Aces. Aces has brought us a new tranquil music into the yoga mat studio. Come with me, Guru Droosh, who will teach you how to open your third eye and also see the Metatron cube in front of you that opens the dimension of time and space.
Transcendental meditation.
If you don't believe me, look at these great, colorful aura coming off of me.
The
It is
Garoosh.
meditating you with my mind. I am Guru Droosh, and I will transcend your mind thanks to Aces.
Transcend your mind today. Ask for the Garoosh. Do it on 40 Highway. Hey y'all, this is Bert Gorman, advisor about radio and spirituality to KCTK Radio. And I'm here to explain something to you very special. Now, when they say, if it's dead air, it's KCTK Radio, that was my idea, and here's why. First, we don't care so much about wasting time for money. We're here for you for entertainment. And I said, go ahead and it doesn't make a difference if there's dead air. We don't care. It's dead air. That's what we say right here. I tell everyone, we don't care, it's dead air. But most importantly, we do it for you, the listener. Because usually the dead air happens like before or after a show, when things are getting from pre-program into live program. Or if we're doing a commercial or something. And a lot of times you need that extra beat, that extra half step, the extra time to breathe and say, oh God, the week review's starting. Or, oh God, Tracy stinks. I'm glad that show's over. You need that dead air time to meditate with the Droosh and other meditation people, because I don't know what kind of voice I'm doing, but I'm Bert Gordman. And I'm the one who said, that's right, if it's dead air, it's KCTK Radio, and we do it for you. So next time you hear dead air on KCTK Radio, that's your prompt to take a deep breath and get ready for the next program, or be thankful that the old dumb program is over and you can move on with your life. KCTK Radio. You know what we say, dead air don't care. That's what we say all the time. People have asked me to stop. I've been abusing some of the people around the office, and they're a little irritated, but I want them to understand that when they have to take a breath and they need to think about with the higher power of KCTK Radio, they're there because we don't care. That's right. If it's dead air, it's KCTK Radio. Okay, welcome back to KCTK Radio. Our thanks to the Droosh and to Bert Gorman.
Bert Gorman sounds like he should be on the show more often.
I appreciate him with the clarification.
I apologize if we've stolen anything from Bert Gorman. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck.
What we
Bert Gorman can lick these nuts.
Why?
He says that we stole his line.
No, he's our consultant. He gave it to us.
Oh,
so
okay.
He's the one. Whenever you hear dead air, think Bert Gorman.
Well, Bert knows I'm kidding about licking these nuts, so it's all good.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him sometime. Hey,
we'll have coffee.
When you guys think about news coverage, you think about the week review.
You think about a lot of things.
And we want you to be informed as best we can, but we also want to go what I like to call in-depth. We like to follow up on a story that you've been worried about.
We like to probe right into a news story.
That's right. That's why it's time for the Week Probe. Okay, that's the new song for the Week Probe. And Drew, last week you were the one who brought up this news story that we're going to go in depth.
Because it's insane. It's fucking insane.
Can you give our listener just kind of a basic
a little overview of it?
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what this is about.
So this mom, she's 30 years old, decides she's going to dress up like a 13-year-old daughter and sneak into school. And her whole basis of doing this shit was to test out the security. But the question I kept asking was, where the fuck is her daughter?
Yeah. Now, I've gone through this information, but we still don't know that answer.
Right? It's insane.
But
because I would have followed up on this if I actually knew, and I don't know.
But what this woman did was, for some reason, wanted to check the security and then streamed it live on YouTube.
To 7 periods.
Yes.
Without them ever noticing that this is a 30-year-old woman. And the only reason why is because, 1, she was wearing a mask, and 2, she's a very petite woman.
Mm-hmm.
So she does look like child size.
So
we call that, in the legal terms, for women that are 30, fun size.
Okay. That's I don't know some legal terms. But here is...
All right, we got some video.
The YouTube video that she put together.
Fun times.
And I found this last week because
is that a picture of her daughter? That's her.
No, we're gonna get into it, but I want to tell you this. So I was just fascinated by this, and I had to look last Friday.
Yeah, because it's crazy.
And I just can't wait to have you watch this. And I was afraid maybe it would be taken down, but this is from our news partners over at KWTX Channel 10. They're one of our affiliates.
Texas.
Yeah, they're our Texas station. And let's go ahead and what we're going to watch, and you can watch on Facebook along with us, the video that she made about her going to school. The title of the video is "Going to School as My 13-Year-Old Daughter."
Can you see what I'm wearing? Oh my god. Those weird shoes on.
Huh. So we're seeing a time-lapse video of her dressing up as her daughter.
I'll record.
Yeah, we just saw a time-lapse of her.
Time-lapse. You said time-lapse?
Well, sometimes I get the tongue-tied. And
right.
And the
but
lip.
you point out every time I get tongue-tied,
And
so I'm going to point out when you get tongue-tied.
I get the lipstick, the lip balm, and the lip...
Halloween?
Yeah. Comic book. Okay, so what we saw was time-lapse.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited. I gotta slow down.
Of her dressing up to look like her daughter.
Her
daughter
13-year-old
seems to have very giant eyebrows. Or eyelashes.
Once I'm inside. I gotta get in.
She's got the cat eyes going.
I'll talk to you guys once I'm inside.
Jesus
Do I look
fucking
like
Christ. This
a
looks...
7th grader? No?
This is ridiculous.
Cool. Awesome.
She's wearing a yellow hoodie and a black mask. Marvel. It's a Marvel hoodie.
Which is a cool hoodie.
Hello. Good morning. Finding yourself?
Saying hi to the principal.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so the principal doesn't know everybody. Big woo.
Right, he's got,
Jeez.
what, 1,000 kids he's
Yeah.
got to fucking worry about?
Right.
Like, I can go past that. The only kids he knows are the ones that come to his fucking office all the time.
Right.
Those are the ones he remembers.
That's right.
Wow.
Why would he know you?
Hello.
Yeah.
Morning.
Jesus.
Now, when my girls went to middle school, they were not allowed to wear hoodies. I wonder if that's changed.
Really? I was allowed to wear a hoodie.
Because you'd wear a hoodie, and then some kids would steal stuff in the cafeteria. And so instead of like watching kids and making sure the bad kids didn't do it, nobody could wear a hoodie.
Wow.
Man, middle school's the worst ever.
Weird. I don't remember that being a rule of
I
mine,
did
but
not see you behind me.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is beyond weird.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get so caught. I'm actually really scared now.
Yeah, this is all a very dumb
So
idea.
she's worried about getting caught.
Did she ride the bus? Was that ever answered?
Okay.
Now I'm looking at her boobs.
Now, do kids nowadays, do they have IDs in school? Like a school ID they have to carry around?
You know, I don't know.
Did you have to?
You did have to get an ID.
Okay.
But you would use it for like paying for lunch because you had an account.
But not walking in the building. You'd
Right,
have to show
and
it.
if that's the case, I mean, we didn't. I don't even remember having metal detectors until
Mhm.
like later on.
I think my kids had to wear an ID like around their like a lavalier.
Yeah, we never
around
had to
their-
do that.
Yeah.
You had to have it in your pocket at
Yeah.
least, but
And just so you know, right here, this building is a library.
Okay.
This building is.
Oh my
out of the
goodness.
500.
I would have never found my way.
this is insane. Really?
So she's acting like she's lost, but someone's helping her.
Okay, so explain
so,
to me how.
So we're seeing the some of the adults are very nice people.
Here's another thing I'm wondering. Okay, so that would be a red flag for me. You've been here. What? This story came out when? Like, well,
Yeah.
let's say May.
Yeah.
You've been around this whole school year and you don't know where your classes are?
You never had to deal with a 13-year-old. They're as dumb as can be.
Not yet.
She's kind of got her boobies in the camera.
Yeah, and I know that she's dressed up like a 13-year-old,
Yeah.
but her boobs are in the camera.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a heavy-chested 13-year-old right there.
For however old, 30-year-old, how old is this woman? 40-year-old?
She's 30 years old.
Okay. A 30-year-old...
I'm older than her. Holy shit.
A 30-year-old boobs, okay. You can go... I'll go ahead and watch them.
Right.
Okay?
That's okay.
But she's... acting like she's 13, which makes me feel uncomfortable.
Me weird and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Correct. Totally agree.
Okay, thank you so much. With all the music, that's what they told me. Thank you so much.
And they're not particularly nice ones, folks. There's not like
she's really not cute.
I'm not getting my jollies or anything.
I've seen her picture. She's really not that cute.
No.
She just.
Okay, she's in her first class now.
She's taping the whole time. I don't get that. Second period.
She's in second period.
Okay.
And she's kind of pulling out her phone.
She's breathing very heavy.
And when I thought about
her chest is moving up very much because she looks like she's kind of having a panic attack.
When I thought about this, I thought, oh, she's nervous AF. Wouldn't she got more in trouble by using her phone? Kids can't use their phone.
You can't have your phone the whole time.
Yeah, so
you can have it during passing periods. Apparently, that's a rule now. You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was a kid, if you were even on your phone, they take that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which it pissed me off as a parent. It's like, I bought that. Once you fucking
She's
get it
doing
back.
homework.
What period is this?
It's like the third period.
Jesus Christ. We're going to go through all 7?
Yeah.
The 7th one is when she gets
we're dedicated.
caught.
This is called the week probe, okay?
Oh, yeah,
Someone
that's
just
right.
called her Julie, which isn't her name. That's her daughter's
That's
name.
not Julie. It's Melinda.
It's
oh
Melinda.
my God. Her friend even thought she was...
Okay.
That's fucking creepy.
That's another thing that's messed up about this chick. So Julie's friends, and I asked this question last week, how did her friends not know? Well, she told her friends, I'm going to pretend like I'm Julie. And these kids didn't tell anybody.
Oh, okay.
Why are you going to put some 13-year-old kid in trouble just because you want to have a video?
Also,
that's messed up.
So I take it her daughter got to stay home.
We don't know where she is yet, Drew. We still don't.
I'm still trying to just wrap my head around where the fuck is your daughter?
That's right. That's why you're wearing your Free Julie T-shirt.
Adidas.
And if you can go to
Adidas is all about freeing Julie.
freejulie.org.
Hashtag free Julie. Hashtag where's your daughter?
And then you go in there and you contribute to the Patreon that Drew is put together to find Julie, which I appreciate. You're not talking about drunk Julie.
No, not drunk Julie.
We
I
know where
drunk
she
Julie is.
She's at a bar.
She is at a bar, usually the same bar.
Yeah.
So I know where she's at.
Right.
Okay. And this Julie, we don't know where she's at.
So again, it's freejulie.org. If you go to freejulie.com, that is another young woman named Julie
Also,
making
I would
more money.
Also hope that if my wife ended up attempting something like this, that my daughter would be like, Mom, you're fucking crazy. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You're going to embarrass me. Not to mention the fact we're all going to get caught and in trouble.
Okay, let me ask you this. Where does Quinn go to school?
She goes to a daycare that I'm not naming.
Okay. I think it would be cool if you tried to dress up like Quinn right now.
That would be a very stupid idea.
And see if you could get away with it.
I don't think I could.
Can it? She's cute and you're not.
First off, there's no way I could even if I had a son, there's no way I would do something stupid like this. My dad,
I know,
again.
But you would.
Why hasn't Julie said anything? Because we don't know where Julie is. I need to know what Julie's side of this is.
Let's put that to the side. Here, let me just tell you this. It's just so we can not worry about it more. She's dead.
Okay. She has been drugged. She is dead.
She's dead. So don't worry about her.
I think I'm following her.
So this whole story's going to unravel to where Julie's been buried for months.
No, I just know it. But so Melinda's helping her friend, Julie's friend. Hey, hi Julie. Wink, wink. A nudge, nudge.
I know it's not you. That's hilarious.
Fuck. Oh, no.
Fuck.
Okay, she's at lunch now. Let's hear what she has to say. Sounds prison. She's in PE.
Wait, she's not going to dress up for PE?
Now, does she go into the PE and then take a shower afterwards? She's got a big woman bush down there.
Did she maintain that before she walked in?
Just hasn't shaved
because if a 30-year-old bush shows up, everybody's going to know that she's 30 years old without even taking off the mask.
Because she hasn't shaved since.
Also, maybe she had a C-section, so the
Yeah.
C-section scar. I don't know.
She hasn't shaved since Julie's been born.
Yeah.
Gilly,
She's not married because her husband would tell her she's fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's got a big bush down there, folks.
When I looked at you, I was like, no, that's not Julie because she's taller. Julie's taller? Yeah.
Are you talking like that?
Because now she's at lunch.
I am so sorry for the quality of this video.
You should be.
The quality, huh?
But a 30-year-old disguising as a 13-year-old and made it through lunch?
You're not an attractive woman.
I've been here all day. Face to face with teachers. My eyebrows are really stupid too.
I guess eyebrows is a big thing to make people think that
you're 30 years old.
No, to make people think it's her.
I've made it more than half a day. No, half a day. Well, more because I only have 4 classes left.
What the hell is she eating?
I think pizza.
Okay, looks disgusting.
Actually, I don't know. School pizza was pretty good.
School pizza was good because it was pizza. That's it. That's the only reason.
That's true.
If you gave me school pizza now, I would not be happy with you.
Eventually, somebody would say, take off the hood.
I think so, too.
Oh my god, can you hear me now?
Yes. Okay, now she's back in the bathroom.
Oh, more selfies, because we haven't seen you this whole fucking time.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is a big action. Oh.
Is this the aha moment?
Yeah, let's listen to it. Teacher's gonna call names.
It's awkward. Fuck, you're so screwed.
Well, I finally got caught. I told him that I would go to the principal's office, so I guess we're gonna see what happens.
I finally got caught.
Thank you to all the girls that helped me get to all of my classes yesterday. I really, really appreciate it. I honestly would have been discovered way sooner if it weren't for you. And if you knew my secret and you kept it for me, thank you so much for not saying anything.
Wow.
I honestly could have not made it the entire day as a middle school student without you.
Wow. That's incredible.
So you're a psycho. So that's her video.
Here's my other thing. Thank you for also shedding light on that you had accomplices that were kids.
Yeah.
So now they're going to get detention or worse. Suspension.
So even if the teacher doesn't,
because you allowed an intruder into the school, I don't think anybody quite gets that aspect of it.
But even if the school doesn't get mad at them, I would be so mad at my daughters if I heard that they did this.
You did what?
Yeah.
You covered for a 30-year-old woman who was dressed up like a 13-year-old, and you didn't say shit?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with? Like, I would lose my I would just lose my fucking mind.
Okay. Here is the video of her of the police showing up at her house.
She is getting arrested, if I remember correctly. Yes, she does get arrested, which she should. It's trespassing.
Hi, officer.
And you're
Can I
taping
help you?
Okay, now look at this video of the psycho she is. Okay.
She's taping it. It's fucking weird, man.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Look at the fence that she has in her house.
Jesus Christ, what is she, in a doomsday cult? Like, what the fuck?
She is a scared person.
She's paranoid.
Yeah.
That's why she's not married.
I'm just letting
He
you know
probably
that
was
I
like,
am
this
recording,
bitch is
that's it.
fucking crazy.
Awesome.
Gigantic dogs.
Those dogs look really cute, though.
We're here because we're going to place you under arrest, ma'am.
Okay.
You do have a traffic warrant with us, ma'am?
A traffic warrant?
Yes, ma'am. You're going to be placed under arrest for traffic warrant, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
It's a traffic warrant
That's
of
it?
you.
And that's the only thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. My suegra's coming. I am not resisting. I am here. My baby's inside asleep. I am not resisting arrest.
Oh, she has a baby too.
Yeah.
Drew.
She will.
Where the fuck was your baby?
So responsible.
Do I need anything? I've never been arrested before in my life.
Just take your ID. Anything else leave here, like that won't get lost for them, ma'am. Because a lot of hands go to the process of you going to the process.
They're nice cops.
Okay.
They're nice cops.
May I get my ID inside? I'm
Plus,
not
they're on
resisting.
video, so that's
Not
probably why they're
resisting, I
nice.
promise.
But
Yeah, absolutely. They don't bite.
It's just for security services.
I understand. I am not resisting. I am not resisting.
She's not resisting. She's a white woman not resisting.
She's not white.
She's
Latin descent.
Okay, but here's if a black guy was doing it,
or black woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow, that's intense.
Help me help you.
So that's. I just find it interesting how nice and polite they are to this lunatic.
Clearly, crazy woman.
Okay.
But Jack would like her.
Why?
She's wearing a NASA t-shirt. That's his thing. He doesn't know what NASA means, though.
This chick is speechless right now.
But let's make sure I videotape everything that happens in my life.
Right.
Oh, he's nice.
You do realize that you have to put the phone down to get arrested?
Siren isn't for me, is it?
You know, she's a psychopath, thinking that the world revolves around her and all this stuff. She's doing some great thing.
What about your baby?
Is the Beethoven dog doing the dog from the cellar? No.
Yes, Thunder. No. Yeah.
Both of them?
Yes. Do I need a mask? I have disposable ones.
Yeah, you want to take your mask?
My car's unlocked too. So.
Just to be on the safe side.
You going to jail, lady?
What made you guys come down?
Oh.
Besides the viral video.
Well, they sent us to come. You have a traffic warrant, so that's why we're here, man.
But who sent you?
Excuse me?
Who sent you? Not like who. I don't mean it like that. I've had the warrant for, go on a long time.
So she had a warrant too, and she snuck into a school.
Right.
Now it's a traffic ticket or whatever, but still.
I don't know. They just told me.
Well, they're gonna interrogate her.
Yeah.
Like, so why the fuck? What?
Yeah, I know. It's a superintendent. And that's fine.
I'm going to buy your ID, man.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I didn't even.
No, it's okay.
Yes.
This is like some fucking transaction that's going on. Hey, DoorDash, you're gonna arrest me. Cool. Here's my fucking.
Did you guys see the video?
No, I haven't seen the video, man.
See how proud she is that she had a viral video?
And
that's all she cares about.
She had a video where she trespassed, had accomplices of 13-year-olds, and dressed up like a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Probably killed her daughter.
Right. That's what we think happened. But,
and has a baby.
And has
again, probably left at home to do this.
Right. But don't worry. She got likes on her video.
Don't worry.
So,
the cops haven't seen the video yet.
I posed as a 7th grader on Tuesday. I was a 7th grader, and it went viral. And now the superintendent's pissed because I said that I said I wasn't going to go back on school grounds, so he figured it out.
So no school functions for you ever.
His ego destroyed? Well, he wants to destroy mine. That is okay.
Yeah, you broke the law, lady.
You walked into a fucking school.
And that's all we got for it. And yes, my mom is fine.
Oh, that is Julie.
Julie did that video.
So Julie's alive.
Julie
Well, we don't
happens
know.
to be alive. Now let's. Oh, we're not listening to this whole thing,
On
but
the line, big time. My husband's cousin just called me and said that it made the news. I don't watch the news because I find it depressing.
All right, let's watch the news.
I'm going to try to make this as short and simple as I can so I do not have to edit. And I'm going to try to make it not so interviewing. I didn't do this to get views. I didn't do this to get likes. I didn't do this.
That's not
so
at all
people could be mad
true.
at me and I could never walk around El Paso again. Which, honestly, you guys are assholes.
You're a fucking lunatic. You nutty
I did
bitch.
this to prove that the public school system, the private school system, is not really.
Oh, well, she is married.
Let me
How her
explain my
husband could allow her to do this is beyond me.
And let me tell you, folks, it's already hard enough to listen to our show. We're not going to play 12 minutes of this lady trying to explain herself that she doesn't want views and then has a 12-minute video to explain why she did this.
Right.
She just said, I don't think the public schools or private schools. It's like, lady, what the hell are you talking about? So I'm trying to see what has happened to her. So she's up on charges of criminal trespass and tampering with government records.
Government records? What government records?
Maybe just the fact that she used an ID or something, or I don't know.
So
I don't know
fraud.
whether. Yeah,
So it's more fraud, but
no, because she didn't defraud anybody.
tampering with government records.
But then at the end of that last video, she was saying, "Oh, and the superintendent's met." Well, yeah, the superintendent needs to do his job and make sure that anyone that trespasses goes to jail.
Because the attorney of fucking education called him and was like, "What the fuck is going on down there?"
No, I bet he just said that if you're going to trespass, you're going to jail.
Is that who it is? Who's the person that's like the
superintendent?
Head? No, like the head of all education. I remember Trump made some chick that.
Well, that's the department. She was the secretary
of education.
But that's not who does it. It's the school
What did I
board.
Say?
You said, I don't know what the fuck you said. I'm not
say
listening
attorney.
to you.
I don't fucking remember.
Anyway, the point is, of course, I mean, if she doesn't get charged with trespasses, doesn't that prove that there is a problem with people going on campus?
Yeah.
But now we know if you're going to trespass on campus, you're going to get arrested.
Yeah.
Nice work, lady. You did it.
Not to mention the fact I'm sure that guy had so many phone calls from parents.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Now, we were joking about where Julie is.
Obviously, Julie's probably fine.
But don't you feel so sorry for her?
Right. I feel sorry for Julie. I feel sorry for her husband. I feel sorry for the baby. Because now they're going to have a stigma around the fucking town that their wife and mother are she's kind of unhinged.
Yes.
She's decided to come and break into a fucking school just to prove that security's bad.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Well, and then Julie's got to go back to school, and the teachers
Yeah,
are
and
there.
now Julie's not going. Not only the town has a stigma about her, but now the school, the students going to be talking about her. She's going to be made fun of. Hey, are you sure you're not your mom? Or I don't fucking know. Hey, did your mom going to do your classes for you this fucking week?
I wonder if her friends are still her friends.
Well, her friends are probably not allowed to hang out with her now.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Because if that was
I'd be
my
like,
daughter, I'd be
Madeline.
like, you're done talking to this
You're right.
fucking broad.
Yeah.
You're done being around this fucking
I'd
family.
be like, Maddie, you're not friends with Julie anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
guess
sorry.
what? Julie's the fucking past because
Right.
that's not happening again.
And she'd say, but Julie didn't do it. I'd say, I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. I don't want you
I'm
around
so
her fucking
sorry.
mom.
It's too crazy. You're only 13.
Yeah.
And
Guess
Julie's
what?
mom
I'm your
is a
dad,
nut
and I'm
job.
not supposed to make you happy. I'm supposed to tell you how the fuck it is.
So
there
we go, folks. That was the week probe.
Oh, we probed the shit out of that.
We
story.
sure did. Spent a lot of time probing, answering the questions that you had.
We also didn't answer some questions.
Yeah. Well, the big question: where's Julie? She's dead.
Guess what? It's weird. All of a sudden, that woman had a pool in the backyard. I wonder where Julie is.
What?
She's under the pool.
Uh-oh. Well, wouldn't that be fun if we could hear another story from them in the future? That'd
Guess
be
what?
great.
We will. This
All right.
woman wants the likes.
Hey, I know something you'll like. We're going to take a break right now.
Right.
And we'll be back with more KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. We'll be right back.
delicious Dr. Pepper gives you a lift for life. Actually boosts energy fast in 2 to 8 minutes. You see, Dr. Pepper has the sparkle of carbonation plus a real energy bonus. Try one frosty bottle for a real pepper-upper for the lift you need. There's no other drink like it for fast food energy for delightful taste. Remember, you pick up your pep level when you drink Dr. Pepper. Keep a 6-bottle carton or a case at home always. Drink Dr. Pepper and get a lift for life. Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper.
Yes, it's here, that brand new Buick. 54's truly glamour car. See it now, that banner Buick. The most beautiful by far.
How do you fresh up? How do you think? Fresh up.
It could be a week. It would be a W-E-E-K, W-E-A. No, it'd be a W-E-A. A guy can't even spell. Wow. It's W-E-A-K, W-E-E-K. W-E-E-K. Go ahead. This is fun. W-E-A-K, W-E-E-K. I can't do it. W-E-A-K, W-E-E-K, or is it...
Oh, yeah, is it W-E-E? Here, I'll do it. I got it. No, I'll do it, man. I thought of it first.
W-E-E-K. Is that what you were going to say?
Welcome back to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. It's great to be back. It's great to have this time with you. And we're excited that once again, we get to give you what you want and give it to you hard and fast. Here it is. The news of the Drew Show.
It'll only take a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got a story about homeowners association.
Homo what? Homo say what?
Homo say what? Homeowners association.
Okay.
HOA.
Oh, great.
So some neighbor in the neighborhood of this person decided to complain to the HOA about a man who built a tree house in front of his house with his 2 sons during the pandemic.
Oh, fun.
That sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to take it down.
Okay.
Because somebody complained about a tree house.
Oh, boy.
So he decided to print out a letter and nailed it to the tree that had the tree house.
Was it on his property?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay.
But, so he made sure that, but it's visible from the sidewalk, so somebody can read it if they wanted to. So, basically, this is the letter.
Okay, can't wait. Here, wait. Can we have a little reading music?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's get something really good here, okay? No, that's not good. How about this? I want you to have a real good... Where is it? It's going to be worth it, folks, once I find the exact right song. Because I want everyone to understand this and feel real good about it, okay? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing here. Can we have all this cut out later?
That's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and just...
No, wait,
I'm not going to read the letter yet. I'm going to read up to it, okay? So the dad, who goes by the first name Dave, printed out a scathing letter that condemned his neighbor's tattling, according to a snapshot uploaded to Reddit's Facepalm forum, a subreddit that is dedicated to sharing the stupidity of people online and IRL.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. So... let's set the scene. Sporting a plastic sheet cover and 2 green tacks that were hammered into the offending tree, the open letter confronts the anonymous neighbor who reported tipped off the HOA. Dear anonymous passerby, don't worry. You're safe now. Your act of casual cruelty was successful. The complaint you lodged with the HOA was heard. They had me take down the small tree fort that I built on this location with my sons during the pandemic. No longer will its presence offend your walk past my house. Please enjoy your stroll free from the sound of my children's play and laughter. They are safely back inside, watching television, I'm sure. Enjoy the unobscured view of my backyard. I will try to keep it up to code. So, many people on Reddit have called this neighbor a Karen. Mm-hmm. Many of you that don't know what a Karen is, I now know the real definition of it.
Okay.
A Karen, a modern-day pejorative used to describe an entitled or unreasonably demanding woman. So basically, this guy has had some serious support from, Reddit and all that stuff. I mean, it's pretty crazy. There's been at least 101,000 people who have upvoted the Reddit post since its original upload on Monday, June 14th. Out of 3,600 plus comments that were shared under the post, several people took issue with the neighbor's report, while others expressed their frustration with having to deal with an HOA. We know somebody that has had to deal with HOA many times.
Yeah.
Now the quote is, now they will report them for not getting a permit to place that note on the tree.
Yeah.
Which is probably true. Meanwhile, another commenter shared that they were able to challenge an HOA ticket after they documented other potential violations. We know a guy that's done that as well. My HOA tried to ticket me for having grass that was above 5 inches until I started measuring everyone else's grass and sending them pictures. Same with parking on the street. They'll leave you alone after that. Which is funny because that sounds more psychotic.
Well, we have an HOA, and they're not as strict as some.
Yeah.
But people will get anonymously reported for violating things.
So dumb.
And we know, because we all live in this neighborhood, it's the same lady who does it. She drives around, and if you have your camper out, she'll do this. Or if you're building something without her knowing, because she works for the board, you violated it.
Wow.
Now, most of us have just decided to ignore it.
Yeah.
Why
don't you tell her to mind her own fucking business? Has anyone ever told her that?
There's a
it should be repeated.
There's a violation. If you violate, at least in my area, if you violate your HOA, they can fine you, and it adds a lien on your house. So we're talking, $10 fine for a $300,000 house.
Right.
Well, no one cares. When I sell it, I'll deal with it. You know what I mean? But I put a new roof on, and I was supposed to tell them. I didn't tell them anything. The guy next door, all he lives for is mowing his grass when I'm trying to take a nap, and his RV, and his wife helps with the board stuff. He got a violation.
Wow.
So I can see what this is. Now, I do have a question on why he took it down. He took it down.
Probably because he was going to get fined and he didn't want to fucking pay it.
I wonder what the fine was, and I wonder what
that may be.
I guess I wonder what the real penalty is. Because at some point you say, I'm just not going to pay your fine.
Yeah,
this is America.
Well, not to mention the fact it's like I can understand if somebody parked their car on their lawn and left it there, and it's on blocks, and it makes the neighborhood look kind of shitty. But at the same time, it's not my fucking business.
I would hate to have a neighbor like that.
Right.
But
at the same time, again, you get it. It's not your fucking business.
It's not my
fucking yard.
Yeah.
So why the fuck should I care?
Yeah.
It's not bothering me. He's got his fucking car on the lawn. That's not my problem.
Some of these power trip HOA people around have gone. I mean, that's the whole premise behind Phil Henry's character, Bobby Dooley. She's the president of homeowners, and she harasses people. And there's hilarious. A new adventure of it every week about who she harasses. He did his bit where they you're not supposed to keep your air conditioner on at night because it's too loud.
How about you? Again?
But some old woman did, so they went over and turned it off on the outside, and she died. But that was, but it was her fault for not following the HOA rules.
That's hilarious. Is he on Spotify too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I have found that listening to podcasts on Spotify is a lot easier than the podcast app, and I don't know why, but it'll immediately just go right into the next episode without me having to actually do anything or put it on a playlist. Which I like.
And you can check out all of you people listening to Spotify.
So I can just go to Phil Henry on Spotify and just go through all of his episodes if I wanted to.
Sure can.
That sounds great.
And this podcast too.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
there
This
you go.
podcast. I always listen to this podcast.
Do you listen to it on Spotify?
I do.
You can also listen to it on the KCTK Radio app.
I
You
have the
download
app
that.
as well.
Yeah.
And I also have it on my podcast app. So I have
Yeah.
it on 3 different places.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yep.
Would you have taken... Yeah, I guess what the penalty is, you don't know if you were taking down the treehouse unless you know what the penalty was. If you're going to go to jail, you're going to take it down.
Right. Or if it was like a couple grand, I'm not paying that shit. I'm
Yeah.
just going to take it down.
Right.
But if it's like a couple $100, guess what I'm doing? I'm
Mhm.
putting a fucking pirate fucking flag on this shit. I'm going to paint it black.
Mhm.
I'm going to make it look fucking awesome. Like
Yeah.
it's going to be like some pirate fort shit, or make it look like, I don't know. I've been making it outlandish as possible just so I could offend the person, because I want them to have the balls to come to my fucking house.
Now you... Yeah, well, that's what I don't like about my HOA is it's anonymous.
That's what I don't like. It's like, if you
Say
have
who
the
it is.
balls to go, bitch, why don't you come to my house and say it to my fucking face and tell my kids they can't have a tree fort?
It just seems like, a basic due
People are-
process thing where you get to face your accuser.
I'm telling you, people are just pussies nowadays.
They really are.
Snowflake shit.
They really are.
It's so annoying.
They really are. Well, let's watch out for that. The homeowners
Don't have a tree
association.
fort.
Now, where you're moving, they probably have a homeowner association.
Oh, they might. Oh, man, they're really not going to like me.
Why?
Because tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, but what are you going to do?
That's the thing. I probably won't do
You probably won't do
anything.
things that are violating it.
Because I'm too lazy.
Plus, you know what else? I do want to say this. Because you can get me on a thing about not following the HOA. I get that. I can feel that. But I haven't seen this guy's thing yet either.
What, the fort?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like there's pictures of it. He took it down.
Yeah. I would have...
Was it... Here, okay.
To be
if we're
completely
gonna-
on board with this guy, I'd have to see it. So I'm
Okay.
about 60% on board
So,
with him.
so we'll play devil's advocate. We'll
Yeah.
look at the other side. Was it shoddy workmanship that it had a board fall down and probably hit somebody in the head?
Maybe.
That's fair if it needs to be taken down or at least repaired.
Yeah.
Not taken down, maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
he's had used crappy wood. I don't know.
I think you could look at it and tell how permanent it was, too, and if it looked like it was just up there for fun.
Maybe the tree's dying, and he put it in a stupid dead tree.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's a health
Yeah.
issue.
But
if
I
that's the case, then... although his letter doesn't state that's the case. Otherwise, I don't feel like he would do a letter. It has to be something stupid.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so that's another thing to worry about. Oh, boy. Here's some more good news for you.
Okay.
It is
Oh,
a strange
shit. You know I like
sighting.
alien stories.
Alrighty, well, all right. Let's prepare ourselves for this,
Yeah.
Dave Hall. While getting ready for his live shot this morning, our Dylan Kendrick looked up and gasped.
This is from our affiliate out in
Vegas. Nevada.
Yeah.
Gasped, we say. He saw a string of strange lights
He saw
zipping
a
across the
string of
valley sky. He's
strange-
not the only one. So what was it? Do we need to call the men in black or something? Let's bring in Dylan. Dylan, what did you see?
Oh man, so I'm just gonna start off with saying I'm not the average Joe who starts talking aliens just randomly to get people fired up this morning.
No, that's more fun.
But
Let's talk
I mean, I hope we could. I hope we can show some of the video. But what we saw, my photographer Luis and I were just talking in between that live shot that we brought to you in the 5 o'clock hour. Looked up and
This doesn't make a difference. This does not make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. But are both guys kind of talking like this a little bit? Are they?
They're very animated.
Both of them are very animated.
Very animated. Even through that, guys. Also, why is he wearing a mask when he's on TV? Like, can you take that off because you're 6 feet away from the camera and everybody else?
I never understood these guys who are outside by themselves,
With
6
a
feet
mask.
away from the cameraman with a mask on.
Right. You get what I'm saying?
I think they were showing, look, we all need to wear a mask.
Yeah.
But I guess, I'm not implying anything by the way they talk like this. I'm saying...
The animation
I'm saying
is
that
weird.
Larry Moore used
Right.
to be. Now back, yes indeedy. Yes,
Yeah.
and that...
It's too Muppety. It's very Muppety.
But now they got this. Now they got the Andy Cohen as opposed to Tom Brokaw. Tom Brokaw. Do it.
Gerald Ford dead today by the age of 83.
Yeah. That's what I'm used to. Okay, here we go.
and just saw at least 20 or 30 lights just kind of coming into a
That's a
place.
fucking
So there was
spaceship,
a dark
bro.
Sky, nothing, and then these bright
That's a
lights
fucking
just started coming
starship.
out and just moving about in a southeasterly direction.
Holy shit!
One of the strangest things I've seen. Like I said, at this point they're unidentified. UFOs don't associate all the time with aliens, but
That's a fucking
at this
mothership,
point,
bro.
I've never seen anything like it. Folks are reaching out to me on Twitter for my video. It was spotted out in California.
Fuck, dude, the time has come. I'll become a pet.
Dude, you heard it here. You heard it here.
That's a fucking mothership. That's a long ass ship. There's the light. That's not some random lights together. That's a fucking ship.
This
dude.
is video.
That's
You can see
a
it on
giant
Facebook.
fucking ship.
This reporter and all the news organizations have seen it. They didn't know what it was, but the Druge has seen it and he knows it's a mothership.
It's a fucking mothership,
Which
man.
tells us these aren't
Look how
airplanes,
long
they're
that
not
thing
drones,
is,
but,
dude.
Wow, guys. I mean, you guys can
That's
chime
fucking
in. You see the
huge.
video too. Just let everyone know at home I'm not crazy.
Well, I mean, not for this reason, Dylan, but maybe for others. But anyway, were they flying towards Nellis Air Force Base? Could you tell? Were they flying in the direction of Nellis?
No, so they were actually flying southeast, I want to say. So coming kind of from a northwest-southeast pattern, and if we're taking Las Vegas and
Hey,
looking
pause it for a
southeast,
minute.
I'd say it's
Let me ask
more
you
in the
something.
direction of
Sure.
maybe headed towards Boulder City.
Mac was in Las Vegas recently, so
Let's see if he saw the aliens.
No, it was
Is there a
him.
requirement for all reporters to know cardinal directions?
I would think so.
So I could put a reporter in the woods and they'll know exactly where the fuck they're at.
He should be able to. You could, right? You're
it's
you're a Boy
but
Scout thing.
That was a Boy Scout thing, but I'm just saying, like, so he thinks it's going in a northeastern quadrant.
Yeah, I would think
Bullshit.
I would think a reporter should know that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lake Mead area towards Arizona was the direction I saw it coming from. But it was coming from the northwest. As you know, Nellis Air Force Base is in the northeast. But like I mentioned, I don't think these
I
are
don't think it's
airplanes
a
because I've been
man-made
getting tweets
fucking
from people
craft,
who saw
dude.
the
That's
same thing
a goddamn
out in
Well,
mothership.
wait, let's see what what the weather girl thinks
to
about
decide
it.
what it is, guys.
This is gonna be
So
good.
if you at home saw this as well, we want to see your video. Please send them to us so we can continue dissecting this.
Mothership.
We also want to see it too here at
I
KCTK
also
Radio's
would
Week
like
Review.
to take the reporter that just spoke out for a drink.
But I mean, isn't Nellis
Cut some
doing those like
investigative
those
She is
drills
so
right
cute.
now? And I know
thought
they've
they
been
were.
doing night training. I don't know if that would take them to California, but I feel much better knowing it was them instead of the latter.
Right?
Well, I mean, like I
Well,
said,
if we're being
go ahead, Dylan. Sorry.
Go ahead, Dave. I was going to say, if we're being real, I mean, we had just an insane year last year, I think, where everything that could happen happened. The only
It's
thing
fruit.
missing from the slate here is an alien
Right.
invasion. I don't know what...
Oh, I guess that makes sense. We had COVID. We had a contentious political year. It must be aliens.
That was a year of fraud come to light.
Yep.
happened.
You know what, Dylan? I think you need to head out to like the lake and see if maybe there's some flying saucers just kind of chilling on the lake. Maybe tell them to bring us
First
some
things
water.
first, Lois.
So
Okay, no, wait a minute.
funny.
Did she think she just told a joke?
Honestly, the other girl's probably laughing at sympathy or just because it's awkward.
Okay, here's the joke again. Hey, I think you should go near the lake and see what's going on there.
Okay, if
Let's hear it again.
if she's talking, hold on, I can back her up if she has this line of thinking.
Mhm.
There has been some UFO sightings, like the Rimbleshin Forest. Where I'm saying the word wrong, but there was once a flying saucer that was on a lake. Maybe she's a UFO.
You're thinking of the
nut.
Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, that.
Okay, but that's not the
Rimbling
joke.
on the lake.
Rendlesham.
Maybe tell them to bring
First
us some
things
water.
first, Lois.
Rendlesham.
Yeah, we're going to stop at the store and buy some foil first before we see shortages there.
Good call.
Oh, top drawer. Top drawer.
Why are they so fake on? Sorry, Gilly.
I don't know, man. I wonder the same thing all the time. It's like,
Gilly,
guys, why
pull
don't
it.
you just like act like yourselves?
Yeah.
That way they
Because you know what I'd be
read your
doing the whole
brain.
time?
They won't know
Hilarious.
what you're thinking. We all know that aliens can't see through tinfoil, so that's smart.
This is funny. Our
The cheesiest fucking-
our Earth is being invaded by other people. We don't know if they plan on peaceful or harm. This is hilarious that you're making fun of it.
Yeah.
This poor guy.
He's actually probably still terrified.
it's probably not alien, but this guy's terrified beyond belief.
First off, what else would it be? Are we really going to come out with some kind of ship from the Avengers? That's what we saw? That's bullshit.
Dylan.
That's a fucking alien craft, bro.
I bet you they don't have these type of conversations and stories over there like in Maine. No Vegas, baby.
Fucking Maine.
Maine.
All right.
Maine sucks.
Man, Maine blows.
Boy, do we hate Maine.
And their lobster.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Back to you, Cindy.
Back to you, Dylan. Fuck them.
Okay, so just to recap.
I'm physically scared right now.
Dog,
this is it.
A dog saves...
The day has finally come.
Dog saves a woman. This lady's crazy because she trespassed at a school, and now aliens are coming in.
Also, you can't get a slushy mixed at McDonald's. There's a lot of fucking things happening right now.
I guess I should point this out. I've been so afraid of robots, but it doesn't look like I need to be.
No.
Because the aliens will take care of them.
What you need to be worrying about is which master are you going to get?
Which master?
And how cruel is he going to be?
Yeah.
Or how nice is he going to be?
Yeah.
Are you going to be a Gilly or are you going to be an Einstein? You don't fucking know.
I don't know if they can... Here's what I'm fearful of. I'm a big person. They're going to look at me and say, man, that guy, he's going to eat too much. He's not going to be a very good pet. You know? Is he housebroken? That type of thing.
Is he going to be able to... Maybe we can't take him out on walks.
Right.
He can handle walks.
Right.
Don't worry, though. If he gets a hard-on or a red rocket, you don't have to clean it up. Oh, that's how you end the show.
I guess that's my selling point now. Huh. Talk about making lemonade out of lemons in life.
When he's humping the stuffed bunny, you don't have to worry about cleaning it up.
Okay, that's it. That has been KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. Glad that we could do the probe on you and get you ready.
And the aliens are going to do a probe on us.
Yeah. So get ready for it and have a good time. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
This has been a KCTK production, produced by Paul Lavoda. If you want more information about this content, then you have some real weirdness going on. You can always check out KCTK Radio on Facebook. Listen to live programs at kctkradio.com. Yes, and that is on the World Wide Web. Thank you.